How do you win a medical malpractice trial? You prepare like crazy. My partner Greg Unatin and I recently obtained a significant verdict in a medical malpractice trial. I videotaped my trial preparation along the way so you could see how my thinking and preparation led to winning our medical malpractice trial. So we're not quite a month out from the Miller trial and feeling very caught up to speed on the case at this point. My next step is that I really need to dissect the defense expert reports to really understand the opinions and the defenses that they're putting out there so that I can better focus group the case on the arguments to see, what has validity and where any arguments that the defense has can be undermined and how best to do that. This week was pretty sweet. I did my first ever Zoom virtual focus group and it was awesome. And I honestly don't know if I'll ever do another focus group in person again because of how well it went, how easy it was to put together. There's no food, the people don't have to park. It's so much easier for them to participate. Mutes people in a sense. It really just focuses and causes one person to speak at a time, which is what you really want. But at the same time allows the people to engage with each other, engage with me, and then you can record it directly to the cloud, which is awesome all around. So I just am really excited about how well that works, not just for this case, but I think for lots of cases in the future. And from the focus group that I did, I continue to feel like this is a really strong case. Whatever happens, if we try this case, if we win, if we lose, if the defense or the insurance company or whoever's calling the shots over on the other side causes this case to go to trial and doesn't make a real effort to try to settle it, just from a business and risk perspective, it was a bad decision because this is a very, very strong case. There's just too good of a percentage of a monster verdict or a really significant verdict that they could probably avoid with a pretty reasonable settlement attempt. But we're a month out, and as of right now, it seems like there's not going to be any offers for a settlement, which again is just crazy to me. They can point to, this or that. They can point to the fact that he was on oxycodone, or they acted, pretty quickly, all things considered, but I just can't see how a juror, most jurors, could not get past an overt policy violation that screams of lack of training and is really important for overall patient safety. I mean, it's just these people dead to rights on that. So anyway, other things I'm thinking about right now is just the importance at trial of, to get past people's initial feelings about, strongly held beliefs that may run counter to you. You need to disrupt that thought so that you kind of open them up to hear your message a little bit better. And in this particular case, and I think all med mals for that, that concept of really stressing early on that the doctors in this case, the healthcare providers, they're good people. These aren't bad people. No one's going to come in here and say they're bad people or they should go to jail or anything bad should happen to them. But we all know we're all human and humans make mistakes. And when you do make a mistake, what do? You take accountability for it. You say you're sorry and you make it right. And that's all the case is about. It's not a public humiliation of these people. They made a mistake. They are arguing that they didn't make a mistake, or if they did, that it didn't matter, and we think that it did matter, and that's what the case boils down to. And I just like that idea of because I think that people are going to imagine we're going to be coming in there and just saying, oh, all these doctors and these MRI techs are just horrible, terrible people, and generally speaking, people hold medical professionals in high regard, as they should. And so we don't want to try to rail against that. And, these are terrible doctors, and we're going to prove, how bad they are and what nasty people they are. No, not at all. They're good people. They're hardworking people who made some, unfortunately, major mistakes that led to a really serious and preventable injury in this gentleman, Chris Miller. And that's all the case is about, is just accountability so that it doesn't happen again in the future. And that's it. So we'll see where things go in the future. I'm planning another focus group with my friend Mark Schultz this week, dig into the defense experts, and really start actually prepping the trial itself in the upcoming week. Until next time.